Carlos Xavier ignored or seemed to run from when he started to question me in the debate that we just had. And the title of the debate is "Did Jesus Come Back?" I'll put the link in this video for YouTube. And he ran from this. So he says that 2 Peter 1:16 through 18, the Apostle Peter is saying that he was an eyewitness of the coming of the Lord, right? And he uses the experience that the apostles had in Matthew chapter 17, 1 through 9, the transfiguration, as this is the coming of the Lord that Matthew 16, 27 through 28 is referring to. And what is that passage in Matthew 16, 27 through 28? It says, "There are some standing here that will not taste of death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom." Parallel passages say, "in the clouds of heaven." And so we have this here, and here we have 2 Peter saying that they experienced this. Well, how does this help Carlos Xavier? It doesn't at all. Because Carlos Xavier believes that the coming of the Lord that 2 Peter is referring to is still in our future, or in Carlos's future. Today, our future. But how is that true when 2 Peter 1:16 through 18 saying it was past? That he's seen this vision or this experience, or had this experience, and it was passed to Peter in the first century. If the fulfillment of Matthew 16, 27 through 28, there's some standing here that shall not taste of death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. And Peter was standing there, and he's seen the transfiguration in the next chapter. If that was what Jesus was referring to, then that verse can never be used for the second coming of Christ, according to Carlos's own logic. Because in his mind, Peter did experience that in the first century. So if that scripture, Matthew 16, 27 through 28, is a past event, according to 2 Peter 1:16 through 18, then it's obvious. Peter already experienced that in his lifetime and should never be used for a second coming apart from the transfiguration. It should never be used for an argument against a future coming that was not grounded in the first century. God bless.